Okay, here we go. Gonna start the second part. Alright, looks like... Cool, easy enough. We will switch people out. Hold up. Story part 2. Okay, it just says 1-1. Weird. So let's see.
I will join you.
Ready to go.
My turn? I suppose I'll have to finish this up.
Privity, can we upgrade you? Yes.
Not bad.
Cool. So before we start. Okay, there, now she won't be completely useless. Save. And let's go. Master, I brought some warm water. Would you like some? Yes, please. I knew it. I figured you'd be parched, so I brought some water. Neon hands over a cup of water. Thank you. Don't mention it. Let's see, I already asked Rappy and Anise. 2B, 9S, what about you two? Either of you want a drink of water? I'm okay. Me too. Okay. Then I'll go ask the others. Neon darts over to where B, C, and D are gathered. After 2B and 9S introduced themselves, the androids from another world, we gather in front of the factory. We discussed our mission to locate the gatekeeper in great detail, and also went over how 2B's posse ended up at the factory. So, you're androids from another world? That's right. You're all NIKKEs except for him. 2B and 9S turned to look at me. Is he human? Correct. It may be a different world, but never thought I'd ever meet a real living human. Is this the first time you've seen a human? Yes. How can that be? Didn't you say you were created to serve and save mankind? That's true. But we never had a chance to meet any humans. I see. Anyway, that's not the point. So, in a nutshell, you used some kind of transporters from your world, but there was a malfunction. By the time you came to, you had been transported here. Right. Based on what you've told us, we have that so-called gatekeeper to thank for bringing us here. According to current information, that's the most likely hypothesis, yes. And you were rummaging around the factory? In search of those missing transporters? Precisely. Since we came up empty-handed outside the factory, we surmised it might be inside. You say invisible barriers of some kind have been placed around the factory's vicinity, which made travel to any other area impossible for you? That's when we came into the picture. Yes, so we had to find out ourselves whether you had brought us here, or if you were mixed up in it just like us. So, you were following us to confirm if the Raptures and the mass-produced NIKKEs would act hostile towards us? From the moment we came to, this entire place has been crawling with them. Every time we attempted to search for the transporters, they would attack us. If it turned out you were on friendly terms with them, it would be safe to assume you were also our enemy. And so the NIKKEs and the Raptors have been there ever since you woke up? Yes, they're omnipresent in this area. They were being pushed through these doors. That bore a striking resemblance to the transporters that we used. You're saying these raptures and mass-produced NIKKEs were both being manufactured here? Yes. That would mean all those NIKKEs in there are replicants created by the gatekeeper? That may well be the case. Before we escaped from the central production room, we all saw that one fallen NIKKE disintegrate into a massive light. Then there's no doubt about it. They're 100% replicants. But then, why were they fighting with the raptures? If both sides were conjured up by the gatekeeper, they shouldn't have had any reason to fight. It's impossible to know for sure. This just keeps getting more convoluted. And time to fight. Only you can define yourself. I define myself as me. Great definition. I'm awesome.
Destroy.
Oh, that looks so silly. I love it. Is he kidding himself to reload? Oh, weird. Cool. Nope, not quite done. There we go. So yeah, now we're on to NieR. We've done Stellar Blade and the normal stuff. And yeah. After scanning the inside of the factory, we detected an unknown type of energy surrounding the entire facility. The core of this mysterious energy source was located in the center of the factory. Then it must be located in the central production room that we escaped from. No, it's deeper inside. Only there will you find the door producing these mass-produced NIKKEs and raptures, as you call them. We also believe that is where we will find the energy core, as well as the transporters that we used previously. I see. This energy you're talking about is most likely the D-Wave. And that energy core is most likely the gatekeeper. I would assume so, yes. So, I have a suggestion. If you plan to go back into the factory, may we join you? You want to come with us? If you go back in there, those things created by the gatekeeper will be on the offensive. In such a situation, it would be advisable for us to stick together and use our combined strength. Commander, what do you think? I think it's a valid point. I agree with him. Our goals may be different slightly, but we're both heading towards the same location. The more hands we have on deck, the better. If the commander is down, then I'm down. Also, it's not like this is the first time we've encountered people from another world, either. I agree. Right now, we need all the help we can get. I'm glad we're on the same page. As soon as we're prepared, we should head back in. Master, it's a disaster. I went over there and offered them some water, but no one would accept it. What in the world would that possibly be considered a disaster? They probably just aren't thirsty. But they're all just sitting there staring into space, or looking blankly at the ground. They're not talking? All of us glanced towards the remainder of the group. I think what happened inside the factory was more traumatic for them than we thought. You mean what we saw? Or didn't see, rather, inside the head of that one NIKKE? Yes. That was shocking even for us. Now imagine how it was for them, since they are the same model. It must have been scarring to see that. I can only imagine. Commander, before we go back in the factory, I think we should do something about them. What do you think? Let's go talk to them. Phew. It should be okay in here. Swipe. A2 points her sword at P12. What are you doing? Time for you to start talking. What are those things? Who are you? Tell me everything you know. To be honest, I don't know who I am. All that I can ever remember is firing my gun at raptures. The only thing I know for sure is that I'm a NIKKE. I was made to serve humans, and my purpose is to eliminate raptures. That's how I've lived my life, an endless repetition of taking down raptures. All of a sudden, a thought came into my head. What am I doing? What would happen if I didn't fire my weapon? So I stopped firing. But oddly, nothing happened. I started to explore the factory. I tried to talk to the other NIKKEs to see if there were any others like me. Hey, why are you still shooting? Click. Can you hear me? I guess I'll try another one. Even when I spoke to the others. Hello, can you hear me? I have something to tell you. What if I sing to you? Can you hear me? No one answered. Then I discovered someone who had passed out. Someone who didn't look like a NIKKE or a rapture. Someone who looked different from me. Hey, wake up! It's dangerous sleeping in a place like this. An individual that responded to my calls for the first time. Who are you? Reveal your identity. That was you. A2. So I wanted to help you. No matter where you're from or who you are, you answered me. You spoke to me. So I wanted to help you in any way I could. Is that the only reason? Yes. I had no other intentions. Honestly, you have to trust me on this. I don't think she's in a trusting mood. You're really not able to trust me anymore, are you? I see. Understandable. I said I'd be your guide, and I led you straight into a hornet's nest. Why would you trust me? I'm sorry for being so useless. Keep leading the way. But, however, the moment I sense anything suspicious, I'll cut you down without a second thought. Are you all right with that? Yes, that's good enough for me. I appreciate your trusting me even that much. I made a promise to you, and I intend to keep it. Let's go. Yes. I apologize, the voice is going to be all over the place, especially as I do this at later dates, so sorry, I know, I'm terrible at this. I'm trying. I really, really am. Also, the launcher looks suspect. That ain't right. But at least it's still easy to win. Ooh, it's a flower.
You can't hold a candle to me.
Alright, cool. Game, set. Smash. Who remembers Smash Brothers? I mean, obviously it's still going, but I mean, like, the older ones. Do not lose yourself. I'll try. Bang, bang, bang. Fire, fire. Bang, bang. How does she aim? It makes no sense. Alright, that's 3 levels down. 2 more to go until tomorrow.
That was easy.
Are you all okay? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you thinking about what we saw in there? That was just a replica conjured by the gatekeeper. That's why it was hollow inside. I see. But if they're hollow inside, who's to say that we aren't as well? If you look inside of us, maybe there's nothing there. What are you talking about? You saw the replicated raptures, didn't you? They were empty inside too. The gatekeeper probably doesn't have the means to properly fill them out, as it were. Besides, you know how real NIKKEs are made. Our bodies are formed with a human brain as the foundation. Do you really believe that? Those things look exactly like us, and they're completely empty. Even if we do have something inside of us. Is it really our brains from when we were human? Maybe it's just a machine made to resemble a brain. C-1002. A NIKKE without a human brain is just a mindless machine that kills raptures. There's no point spending time postulating about things we don't know. As of this moment, there is no way for us to get to the bottom of this conundrum. Is that not correct? Right, but still, you're merely psyching yourselves out. I'm sure of it. Nappy. To be hit the nail on the head until we can figure out for certain what's going on, you might as well go with the assumption that you've got a brain in there. Surely that'll be more reassuring than assuming otherwise. Also, I believe you got a brain. Oh, Neon. Thank you. All of you. Right back at ya. Let's move forward under this assumption and stay strong. Yes, okay. Alright. At least I have all the same voice, so I don't have to worry too much. Which... is the only thing of them that's human their brain? Like, are they androids other than that? Like, that's the feeling I get, but I don't know. I guess it hasn't really been explained. Like, I know they can wipe their memory, but... maybe they're right, maybe they are just a hard drive in there, and they just think they're human. But then again, we have Mariana, who turned heretic. Heresy. Turn the Xenos. I love 40k, guys, I'm sorry. We are going back into the factory. Can you come with us, or you can stay behind? The choice is yours. We'll be fine with whatever your decision you make. So what'll it be? I want to go back. C-1002, you're going? Yes. I want to confirm with my own eyes that the NIKKEs we saw were replicas. What about you, 6000D? They couldn't have given them, like, something else, like 6D? Come on. Me? Yes. I'm going. Then I'm going too. I don't want to be alone. Good. Then we'll all go together. The more the merrier. That's right. It'll be like we're on a big old joint mission. Do we just go back through the exit we came out of? No. While conducting our scan, we discovered a shorter route. While you were all having your discussion, we hacked the entrance leading to that route. We'll guide you there. Scanning? Cool. Hacking? Cool. Lead the way. You're certainly a lively bunch. I like that. 9S and I will take the lead. So dedicated. Super duper dedicated. I apologize for the racket these two are making. It's okay. One day I will learn how to voice act. That day is not the day. In your eyes, what are we? Video games? I don't know. What's the right answer here? maybe I should play the rest of NieR. I only played like the first hour or so. Oh well, one day I'll get there. Let's make sure we got this, and then I'll cut through. And only you can define yourself. We've been over this. I am me. Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll be back with more later. Alright, let's see what we learn today. Ugh, we must be insane to intentionally come back from this creepy-ass place. That's my life. Nevertheless, coming back in was relatively smooth. True enough. I was worried that we'd get jumped by those mass-produced NIKKEs again. This path seems to have fewer of them. The same goes for the raptures. It almost feels as if we're being supported by an operator. Totally. You flatter me. By the way, you're super strong as well, 2B. I've been wanting to say that ever since you saved our skins back there. Well, I'm not sure about that. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear I was hearing Rappy. That response sounds exactly like something she'd say. Come to think of it, 2B and Rappy have similar voices, don't you think? Oh, well, I was way off on that one. Yeah, you're right. I didn't notice it before. They are pretty similar. Commander, what do you think? I think they're a little bit different. Oh, come on, they're practically identical. Maybe their voices are so alike because they have the same personality. Hey, you could be onto something. Just ignore them, 2B. They always get like this whenever they're not occupied with something else. That's a funny definition of unoccupied. When we first came into the factory, we were going on about how easy everything was. And that's when the crap hit the fan. I'm sorry to break it to you, but I think we might be in for a repeat of that. Don't tell me. Raptors approaching fast. Everyone, prepare for battle. Any's, do me a favor, if you ever feel like saying something is too easy, just keep your mouth shut. You're the one who blabbed about it this time. On to battle we shall go, I'm assuming we're going to run into... Wow, I'm drawing a blank on which one she is. Other Automata, whose name I am currently completely unable to remember. No, it's a flower.
You can't hold a candle to me.
Alright, still nice and easy. So yeah, Worm Sword 2. And the two sets of people I've lived on me. Shut up, Pascal. Let's hurry up and find the transporters so I can return to my world and have a bath. Androids don't need to bathe. As long as you perform regular cleaning and maintenance, bathing is unnecessary. Yeah, but come on, 2P, it still feels good. You've been fighting non-stop, aren't you tired? So far, so good. Well, don't push yourself too hard. You too. What are you laughing at? Nothing, just thinking about how you two have such a wonderful relationship. Do you two often work together on missions like we do? That's right. We were both assigned to the same mission at the time this incident occurred. Strange things are always cropping up. They make our missions last way longer than they should. What's the first thing we're gonna do when we get back? Is there something you want to eat or something fun you want to do? We'll probably resume our fight for mankind. Yeah, I'd say the same. No way, you're just gonna go straight back to work? You guys really give it your all in order to protect mankind. 2B is the responsible one. It's my duty. Duty? Is that why you're working so hard to get back? To fulfill your duty? Yes. Why? Surely there are others beside you who can accomplish that task. You two aren't the only androids out there, are you? No. There are many more androids other than us. Then what's the big deal if you stay here a while longer? Couldn't someone else take over for you? It's not like anyone knows. Either of you are here. Oh, weird place to cut that off. You're right. So why are you so adamant about going back? You could just keep your mouth shut, not tell anyone, and hide out here indefinitely. You wouldn't have to undertake any difficult missions. Wouldn't have to fight every single day, see your friends die. You could avoid all that pain. Be that as it may, we have to go back. Why? You don't have anything. This is the perfect opportunity to break away from this vicious cycle. Why aren't you taking it? Whether I choose to get out or not, I don't want anyone else to influence my thought process, which might result in me making a hasty decision. I see. So, as of this moment, there's only one decision I can come to go back to our world. Once that's done, I'll think about what comes next. I see. Sorry for bringing it up. Don't worry about it. B0006? What's wrong? Nothing, it's interesting. I have something I want to ask. But it'll have to wait until after we kill some raptures. Oh, never mind. Oh, A2. That's right. A2 and P12 tentatively venture out of the room in which they were hiding to continue walk inside the factory. The two of them team up to defeat endless waves of raptures and mass-produce NIKKEs. A2! Rapture right behind you! Don't worry about me. A2 turns and cleaves a rapture that was sneaking up behind P2 and 2. P12. Oh god, what was that noise? Worry about yourself. Oh jeez, I didn't even see that one. Both of them look outside one of the windows. Hey, do you see that? Is it an enemy? No. It's a flower blooming. Don't get worked up over something so trivial. How can you call that trivial? Look how beautiful it is. I had no idea there was so much beauty lying outside these windows. Once all this is over, why don't you venture outside? What? After we find the transporter, you should go outside. See what lies beyond those windows. I guess you're right. I'll be able to go outside then. It'll probably be even more beautiful up close. Most likely. I can't wait. We should hurry up and find that transporter for you. As night falls and the inside of the factory is bathed in darkness, the two set up camp. It's getting dark. Let's make camp here and rest until daylight. Sure thing. You sleep first. I'll stand guard. What about you, though? I'm an android. I don't need to sleep. Neither do NIKKEs. But I'm a NIKKE. We don't need to sleep either. You were stumbling back there because you were tired. You saw that? All you do is distract me while I'm on guard. So just go to sleep. Well, if you insist, you're the best, A2. Give me a break. It feels like the two of them are on a shared journey, or even a holiday of sorts. This is fun. Exploring the inside of this factory with you. It feels like I'm out exploring with a friend. It feels nice, that's all. So, you enjoy being ambushed left and right? Not at all. It all feels nice, except for the being attacked part. It's just that talking with someone and working towards the same goal, isn't that enough? Not sure. I won't forget this experience for my entire life. Of that, I'm certain. Stop blabbering and lead the way. How much further do we have? We're almost there. All we've got to do is go down to the basement. Very well. We're nearly finished with our journey, so let's keep up the pace. And kill the enemy. Kill the enemy. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Turn right away.
Cannot deal with Pascal's launcher. It's so ridiculous. They could do so much other stuff with that.
Reload.
Kill. Yes, let's party start. Kill the enemy. I killed the rabbit. I am losing my mind. I'm really sorry. So anyway, we're still going through the factory. Still not sure what's up with the mass-produced NIKKEs.
Is everyone okay?
I don't know if they're gonna, like, pay that off. Well, I guess we'll find out. A2 follows P12 into the factory's basement. As they descend into the subterranean depths, they eventually reach a massive hall. Along the walls of the hall, multiple doors are arranged in a circular pattern. An endless stream of mass-produced NIKKEs and raptures emerge from both doors. In the center, there is a massive object of some kind. What is that thing? A rapture? I'm not sure, but I feel like I've seen it before. A long time ago. When was it? P12 is lost in her thoughts. That's it. It's from when I was first born here. That's when I saw it. You were born here? I guess manufactured would be a more appropriate term. Like those NIKKEs over there. I walked out that door and saw that thing over there sleeping. Like it is right now. Yep. There was only one order coursing through my mind then. Don't awaken. You're the gatekeeper. So that thing is called the gatekeeper. I believe so. Even after I was moved to a different location along with my fellow NIKKEs, all I kept muttering was the same phrase. Don't awaken the gatekeeper. When you look closely, the raptures and NIKKEs are being produced and coming out in such large numbers. But they aren't fighting each other, right? If it were on any other place, they would have fired on sight. I see. They do seem to be careful not to make loud noises. You think so? But why did this memory come back to me all of a sudden? Why were they dormant all this time and only surfaced now? Do you think it's because I saw the gatekeeper again? Hard to say. Oh, right. The thing you described was here as well. The large box-like thing with the door. If my memory serves me correctly, it was behind the gatekeeper. Both of them redirect their gaze back to the gatekeeper. It is deep in a peaceful slumber, safely ensconced beside a luminescent curtain of lambent light. How do we make sure the teleporter thing is over there? We have to wake this thing up. Kill the gatekeeper. Kill the gatekeeper. Kill the gatekeeper. So A2 is very much like, yeah, you know what? I just want out of here. I don't like this place. 2B and 9S are just like, we should probably go back. The brainless NIKKEs are still alive. Yeah, no, it's just interesting. I feel like they can't possibly pay it off in a manner that's going to make sense or be worth the mystery they're putting into it. Man, what a drag. I know I've said it before, but the fact that it's pitch black in here makes it much more of a slog. You can say that again. How about we take a short break? I'm in favor. Me too. All this fighting in the dark has got me pooped. It's understandable. Then, let's rest a bit. Okay. Since we have a minute, I have a few questions. For us? Yes, you said you two were androids, right? Correct. So, that means you're not human? Yes. Then, do you have a human brain like we do? I've I've been curious about that myself. No, we don't have that. Then how do you talk or fight for that matter? How do you have any sense of self-agency? We don't have human brains. We have a consciousness data instead. Never heard of it. Cool. I'm not sure if cool is the right word, but thank you for the compliment. Don't have human brains, but you seem so human. Come again? Nothing. It's remarkable that even though you don't have a human brain, you can still be as alive as you are. Aren't you pointing out the obvious? Of course we're alive. Right, yeah. Of course. Yeah, they're losing their shit. Which, I wonder if they're different because they have brains, or if there's just some weird glitch in the Matrix. But, once again, I highly doubt they'll pay it off either way. Because, they kind of have to die. So, maybe let's not kill all the poor NIKKEs for no reason, right? Right? Yeah, who am I kidding? This is going to happen. Something terrible's going to happen. Because that's how games like this work.
Well, that was easy.
So that was easy. Just a moment, everyone. A little further on, we're bound to run into some mass-produced NIKKEs. The assumption is that they will attack us along with the Raptures, much like they did last time, so exercise caution. Understood. Thanks for the heads up. So, will we be seeing those mass-produced NIKKEs again? Seems so. Those things give me the willies. Even if they are clones, it's still unnerving to kill something that looks so much like you. Totally. Good job, Anise. If you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to engage the mass-produced NIKKEs. I'll take care of them. No. We can't let you take on everything. If anyone or anything poses a threat to the commander, they'll have to deal with me. Right. If they attack us like they did last time, we'll have no choice but to take them on. Right? Of course. We can't just stand there and let ourselves get killed. I agree. What they said. Our job is to protect the commander. We can't sit by twiddling our thumbs. Yeah. I appreciate what you're all doing for me. How caring of you all. And a big thank you to you as well, 2B and 9S. Why are you so surprised? Well, I know that you're a human from a different world, but it just feels a bit unusual, that's all. Commander, how do you feel being protected by both NIKKEs and androids? I feel like I've got to do my best to measure up to you. A textbook answer. Yeah, a bit bland if you ask me. I think we've all mentally prepared ourselves for what's up ahead, yeah? Let's give this thing another go. Yes, let's move out. In your eyes, what are we?
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
Mechanical monstrosities of maleficent something. I tried to alliterate, my alliteration failed. Kind of.
Performing reload sequence.
I think we're getting near the end. I don't think there's too many more left. Maybe 1, 2 more? 3 more? I don't know. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think there's only 11.
With you on your team, did you expect anything else?
Oh, I'm only at 1-8. I'm only at 1-8. Wait a moment. There's something up ahead. S9 points towards a transparent barrier, which is emitting a faint light. 9S sticks his hand out. Thunk. And they come to an immediate stop as if being blocked by something. It's operating just like the barriers we saw outside. They're preventing us from going any further. I thought these would only be an issue outside, but apparently I was wrong. I think I've seen something similar to this before. Doesn't this remind you guys of the shield that the gatekeeper had last time? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rappy fires at the barrier. None of the bullets pierce through them. The shells fall limply to the floor. No, the shell would come out of the weapon, being ejected. The bullet itself would be what would fall to the ground. A projectile, if you will. It's as I thought. It's distorting the trajectory of any incoming projectiles. 2B attempts to swing her sword at the barrier. Clink. But it bounces back. Swords don't seem to have any effect either. It's just like last time. It blocks all physical attacks. Here we go again. How did we manage to get through it before? I believe we woke the gatekeeper up. Okay, then where is it? Good question. There doesn't seem to be any trace of it anywhere. Grumble. Grumble. I'll scan the factory again. I'll see if I can detect anything that could potentially be the gatekeeper. Much appreciated. In that case, I guess all we can do is kick our feet up and wait it out. For now, that would be the optimal course of action, yes. Might as well recharge our firepower before we go. You guys don't look so hot. Are you okay? Of course we're okay. You say that, but you look like death warmed over. Is it because you're going to have to face the mass-produced NIKKEs again? No. It's like you said, those NIKKEs also vaporized into beams of light, just like the Raptures. They're replicants. So, there's nothing to worry about. Just remember what Tsubi said before. Don't push yourselves too hard. It's not easy facing an enemy who's the spitting image of you. I can't even imagine how tough that must be. You don't have to proceed if you're not up to it. You can find somewhere safe and hide. Honestly, I'm fine. Even if I hadn't followed you all in here, I wouldn't do anything to assuage the internal strife I'm feeling. Instead of sitting around in mental torment while doing nothing, I might as well be doing something, right? B0006? Huh? Did you call me? I'm okay. Everything's fine. We can continue. Let's just be happy that we've got a chance for a breather before moving on. Or do we? What is that? The ground is shaking. A massive energy wave is coming. Everyone, get in formation. No. Do not lose yourself. What a terrible, terrible, terrible place to... Oh, that's why I'm only on 1A, because... Yeah, got it. What a terrible time to run out of things. Anyway, we will continue next time. You mean to wake the gatekeeper? That's right. But how? Like this. A2 approaches the protective curtain surrounding the gatekeeper. She swings her sword with all her might. It bounces off the surface with a loud clang. No use. It's repelling it somehow. Try shooting it with your gun. Sure. P12 opens fire. None of the bullets pierce through. They fall limply to the floor. What the? I know that my aim was right. Swords are of no use. A2 dashes towards the curtain. A2? A2 starts running in place, unable to take a single step beyond the curtain. We can't reach it. Then what should we do? If we want to get that transporter, we'll need to figure out another way to wake this thing up. Another way? How about making some noise? Will that work? It can't hurt to try. I'll fire off a few shots. Okay, you already did? P12 tilts her gun up and fires into the air. The gatekeeper doesn't budge. It's not waking up. It must be in really deep sleep. A2 looks around her surroundings. Despite the racket that P12 is kicking up, neither the mass-produced NIKKEs nor the Rapture seem to be affected. No response whatsoever. Barely even acknowledgement. Maybe they don't like bullets bouncing and hitting their bodies? With this curtain, I doubt it's afraid of bullets. A2? Perhaps. A2 runs towards one of the doors. It wants to protect. She swings her sword towards the door. The curtain is vibrating. Did it work? Intruder. Exterminate. The mass-produced NIKKEs start to reload their weapons. Exterminate, 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 exterminate. This is why I didn't want to wake them. A2, we've got NIKKEs and Raptures incoming. I'm going to break these doors. You intend on destroying all of them? Every last one. You go hide upstairs. I can handle this on my own. No, I can do it too. I want to help. Do as you will. I wanted to see what happened when I did it sideways, and yeah, we'll see.
Multiple enemies detected.
Oh, that's weird. I guess it's kind of cool you can see them all, but yeah. Yeah, I'll probably turn this off next time.
You can't hold a candle to me.
Fire straight ahead. Together. It's not over yet. Oh.
Zombies? This isn't a zombie.
Reload. This battle's finished. Moving on.
Okay. A2. Amidst the throng of Raptures and NIKKEs, P12 points off in the distance. That's the last one. I'll hold them off however I can. You hurry up and go. Roger. A2 runs towards the last door. Time to end this. A2 plunges her sword into the last remaining door. It shatters. Whew. The moment the door splinters apart, all the remaining NIKKEs and Raptures freeze instantly and collapse. What the? Is this because we broke all the doors? I would assume as much. But how come I'm feeling so nervous? I feel like something big is coming. Oh, you woke up. The curtain's down. What's all that shaking? Light starts to emanate out of the gatekeeper. It's waking up. Okay. Okay, let's start the next battle. Oh no, I forgot to turn off the thing. Can I turn it off in the settings?
But I'll do my best.
Let's see. Pause. Well, does not look like it. Ugh, gross. Okay. No, I guess we'll finish this one up and then try to remember next time to switch over. I'm probably just going to leave it sideways, so... Sorry, not sorry. It's going to look weird. Yeah, so we're almost done with this one. Got 4 more, 5 more, something? I don't know. A handful more. Okay, and that one's dead.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
Ugh, it's infuriating. Okay, cool. Off. Thank you. After a few moments, the shockwaves that gripped the factory come to a halt. Is it finally over? Commander, are you okay? I'm fine. What was that? It seems to be some kind of energy field surrounding this entire area. Most likely what you have all been referring to as D-Wave. My guess is that this is something being emitted by the Gatekeeper. The Gatekeeper? I don't like this. 2B stretches her hands outward once again. The barrier that has once blocked the path ahead has now disappeared. I'm not sure what's going on, but I think this is a perfect chance for us to slip inside. Agreed. Let's move. Roger. B006, are you up to it? Huh? Well, of course. Let's go. And they seem very sure. Taking advantage of how the Gatekeeper's shield is temporarily down, we move forward towards the massive hall in the center of the facility. Look at all these doors! What are they all for? Along the walls of the hall, multiple doors are arranged in a circular pattern. Inside, mass-produced NIKKEs and Raptures are being ceaselessly manufactured. Once produced, they immediately commence firing at each other. It's just like 9S said. It seems these NIKKEs and Raptures are both being produced inside these doors. I wouldn't believe it if I weren't seeing it with my own eyes. How is this even possible? The more we learn about the Gatekeeper, the more extraordinary things we witness. You can say that again. That's the door that is producing all these NIKKEs. Over there. Underneath the floor where the NIKKEs and Raptures are fighting, a colossal energy wave is pouring out, most likely the D-Wave. That's where we'll find the energy core we're after. Are you saying that the Gatekeeper is underground? Not entirely sure. There does, however, appear to be another floor below this one. It's emitting an energy-based interference, which is preventing me from conducting any scans. If we want to know for sure, we'll have to dig. So in other words, if we want to find the Gatekeeper, energy core, or whatever else you want, we've got to take these guys out so we'll have a way through? That appears to be the case. Now, you don't think they'll move if we ask nicely, do you? I doubt it. Don't think about it too much. It can't be avoided. We have no choice but to face them. I think they just noticed us. Intruder. Interference. Exterminate. 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 The mass-produced NIKKEs and Raptures start approaching us. Alright. Let's do this. Let's see if you'll move or not. Everyone, prepare for battle. Encounter. What a silly thing to say. It'd be contact. Everyone knows that.
Initiating engagement sequence.
Oh, yeah, this makes way more sense. Black balls of doom. Of doom.
Buy me some time.
So, the gatekeeper keeps bringing weird people into this universe and stuff, so cool. Kind of wish I would have gotten some of the older ones to have known these things before, but gotta start somewhere. Why do you keep hitting yourself, Pascal? And done.
Oh, that was easy.
Okay, next stage. B0006's first memory was of waking up inside the factory. Surrounded by the dark and gloomy industrial machinery, she opens her eyes. She can't remember anything, not even who she is. Drawing a blank terrifies her, and she frantically rushes towards the light leading outside of the building. When she gets there, she finds someone who looks exactly like her. She looks at her with a remarkable steeliness, but she eventually decides to accept her with a third person looking remarkably like both of them appears. After spending a few days with her two identical companions, they encounter a group which doesn't look like them at all. This group gives her a name, B0006. This is the moment when, for the first time, she realizes who she is. Returning to the factory, she once again lays her eyes on many others who look just like her, and discovers that they are hollowed out shells. If they die, nothing is left, and they evaporate into thin air, accompanied by a blast of light. B0006 becomes worried that her own body and mind are empty. She encounters the androids, who do not possess organic human brains. Despite this, they are capable of rational thought, decision-making, and carrying out the mission with their team. They are capable of being affectionate and sharing concern for one another. They're almost human-like with their emotions. B0006 begins to hope that she is like them, and that she herself resembles a human. The fellows who were also bestowed nicknames. The fellows who traveled with her gave her her own name. All of these things she is witnessing. The memories she was forming, they all began to pile up, along with her previous recollections, and it is making B06 anxious. What would have happened to her if she hadn't opened her eyes back in that factory? What if she had stayed in there forever? Would she have ended up like those NIKKEs she and the others are shooting at? Would her life have been ended by one of her friend's own bullets? Is there an organic brain in her head, or a mechanical device? Or worst of all, nothing whatsoever? All of these thoughts course through her mind, and she trains her weapon on the attacking doppelgangers. What if there is nothing inside her? What if she were to go over and stand amongst them with a vacant expression and raise her weapon? What would happen then? Would she be killed? Yes, she almost certainly would. Just like the rest of them. She would have died with the same expression on her face. I'm not one of them, I'm your companion. I don't want to fight. I don't want to die. She would have died before saying a single word. Her life would have been ended like that. Sob. These mass-produced NIKKEs don't want to die either. She doesn't want to kill them. She doesn't want to see them die. It has to stop. 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 Don't kill them. B06 stands in front of the fallen mass-produced NIKKEs, blocking the way. B06, what are you doing? Get away from there. No, I can't do it. I don't care if they're replicants or not. They look just like me. I don't want to see them die. That's enough. B06? How can you kill them without a second thought? The androids say they don't have human brains but consciousness data. Does that mean you can live without a brain? Rather than just blowing them all away, could we not talk to them? Tell them we're not here to pick a fight? That we don't mean them any harm? Get out of the way. They can just stay inside the factory. Is that so bad? They won't harm anyone in there. I said get out of the way. You talk too much. 60D fires a bullet straight into B06's head. She collapses to the ground. Shock and anger. What's going on? What have you done? No. Her head is empty. No! No, that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping they had brains. The light coming out from the gatekeeper's body starts to dissipate, and the ground-shaking tremors cease. Accompanied by a dull metallic sound, the gatekeeper manifests itself in midair. Am I seeing things? Or is that another gatekeeper? Oh, wrong person. The other one is still sleeping right where it was. How come there are two? Did it make another one so that it could remain asleep? It's massive. Do we even stand a chance against this thing? When that thing disappears, we need to run. You go. What? You took me where I needed to go. Your mission here is done. But what about you? I have to go back, so I must stay and fight. Then I'll stay. No, go. You're scared. That doesn't matter. If you stay, you'll only get in the way. Just go. No, I don't want to go. What? I'm not going. We haven't found your transport yet. You said it was behind this creature. Yes, but we don't know that for sure. So my role as your guide isn't finished yet. This is my decision. It's the first decision I've ever made on my own since I was born. I won't give up. I won't run away just because I'm scared. Do as you will. But mark my words. If you get in my way, I will cut you down. Got it. The moment A2 runs towards the slumbering gatekeeper, light starts to emerge from it once again, then the others start to shake. What's going on? A2, over there! The sleeping gatekeeper's body trembles, and what looks like its core, an energy ball, emits for its body before disappearing into the ceiling. What was that thing? Impossible to know now. But at any rate, it seems weaker than before. So then this is our opportunity. Exactly. Before it has a chance to recover. We have to take it down. Okay. There we go. Ooh, so pretty. Hey, you look familiar. Keeper, get keeper, down, keeper, down. Okay, maybe it's gonna take a minute. Damn, you are monster. Okay. Oh god. Oh. Okay, really doing some stuff. Oh my god.
Reload.
No, can't get right now. That's the wormholes, I think. We are stunned. Okay. Oh my god. Really don't love the controls for shooting. And let's see if we can kill this thing before it gets this time. Nope. Okay. Warning, incoming game. Warning, incoming game. Fail. Uh-oh. I feel like I didn't have a whole lot of time to do that one. Okay. Oh, there we go. Doesn't matter anymore. It's kind of a silly death animation.
With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
Enemy down. We did it. The sleeping gatekeeper quivers slightly. It's waking up. The newly awoken gatekeeper seems to be taking in its surroundings. There's a flash of light, and then it disappears. Where'd it go? I was nervous that we have to put an end to fighting. I was nervous that we'd have to end up fighting it. Thank goodness it... Huh? A2, over there. Isn't that the transporter you were after? In the spot where the gatekeeper once rested, the transporter now stands alone. That's it. That's a relief. Now we can go back. Thank you. P12's body starts to shine. What's wrong? I knew this would happen. Knew what? We eliminated the very being that created me, so it seems I'm being erased along with it. You're disappearing? It would seem so. You don't seem surprised at all. Why? Did you know this would happen? I think I felt it instinctively. If Gatekeeper disappears, I will disappear too. If you knew, then why did you fight it? P12 smiles. I told you. I wouldn't run away. This was my choice. What kind of... Ever since I first opened my eyes, all I've ever done was what others told me. I let others make decisions for me, until one day I started questioning it. Was shooting down raptures all I was good for? I escaped that place and came somewhere else. But I have nothing to do. It was as if I existed only to eliminate raptures and nothing more. But then I met you, and for the first time, I felt like I was living a life I had chosen for myself. Different from the lives led by those who looked exactly like me. I was leading an independent existence. It may have been a short life, but it was one that I chose. I can't possibly describe to you the joy I felt at living my own life for once. I'm glad that I met you. I'm delighted that I was able to go on this journey with you. P12. So let's part with a smile. I want this to be a journey that ends joyfully. Very well. Goodbye, A2. Thank you for giving me a name and talking to me. The same goes for me. It was a fun journey. Goodbye, P12. I'm so happy. It was a life filled with joy. P12 disappears in a flash of light. Thank you. A2 leans against the transporter and slumps down to the floor. I'm tired. A2 closes her eyes. I need to rest. As soon as A2 closes her eyes, all the recent battles feel like a dream. Silence fills the factory. And not long after, A2's body is also consumed by light. Side A. Und. No, H2 got to go back, so that's a nice happy ending. And I guess we'll find out what happens to the rest of them, which I'm assuming will be the same thing. Because how else would this end? Yeah, I don't really know what to say. It was kind of somber, so. Yeah, the power of choice sometimes. It's can be all you need. Just being able to make your own decisions and do your own thing. So, yeah, relish that when you can. And blow up things with the black balls. Okay, and yep, alright. We'll finish up. Go figure. That's infuriating. Yeah, we'll finish up the last one next time. Alright, we should be able to finish up the second story. Let's jump in. B06. B06. BO. The dead B06 is engulfed in a blinding light, then vanishes. How is that possible? B06 was a replicant? What have you done? So she was a replicant. No wonder she always rubbed me the wrong way. Huh. You son of a... I can't stand those who look the same as I do. 60D points your weapon at C-102. 60D, why? Have you gone completely insane? What are you doing? You might also be a replicant. Better safe than sorry. Do you have any evidence to show that you're not? You're going to blow them all away just because you suspect they might be replicas? You've completely lost the plot. Yeah. How could you do this? They've been with you all this time. They're your friends. Friends? What friends? You've never hung around someone who is identical to you in every way. Each of you is a distinct creation, one of a kind. Unique beings who don't have to deal with doppelgangers living all around you. That's why you're able to spew such useless platitudes. If I were to take off my visor and begin acting like those NIKKEs who we've been dropping, do you think you could tell us apart? We've got the same armor, voice, body, face. Even my damn life is the same as theirs. Do you realize what a sickening realization that is? I'm jealous of you. Each of you is utterly unique. Why wasn't my brain good enough? Why couldn't they have just created a unique body for me? I want one too. 2B, I'm picking up energy fluctuations in the vicinity. Whatever that underground energy source is, it's gotten into 60D. What? I've always wanted to be unique. Energy waves spring up from the ground and are absorbed into 60D's body. All of the mass-produced NIKKEs that were previously knocked back get up and rush towards her. Everyone, get back! 60D! Shaw! Shaw. A blinding surge of light burst out over 60D. What is that? Where 60D once stood, there now appears to be a massive rapture. A rapture? I'm sick and tired of all this. I will devour everything. All those in the Ark who have the same face as me, I will consume them all. And I will never stop. Not until I'm the only one left and I will become unique. Everyone, get in formation. Prepare for battle. Now, I shall consume everything. Then I can finally be myself. Massive raptors approaching. Damn. Well, it got dark fast. How dare you be unique? I don't like you because you don't look the same as me. Wait. If they don't like you, they look the same as me. Yeah, that's certainly a thing. Maybe we should hit this big glowing thing in the center. Just maybe.
Can't hold a candle to me.
Fire straight ahead. Together.
I guess that's technically arm doesn't be crippled or whatever. It's really good to kind of pick up these extra things on the side. You do it in here. Nope, okay. These stupid things. This stupid thing.
Start over.
I've noticed the computer is not the best at going after like side stuff. They will just absolutely let the text do it. That's fine. 60D is a number. 60 Gatekeeper D. Gatekeeper's got 60 Ds. Got it. The colossal rapture crumbles to the ground. Phew! Do we defeat it? No, don't let your guard down. We're still picking up energy fluctuations. What is that? A massive part swirls around the disembodied rapture core, its body slowly reassembling. Is that thing actually regenerating? It must be because of the energy 60D absorbed. The core is what's allowing it to regenerate. Concentrate your fire on the core. Roger! Why won't this thing die? The counters fire at the Rapture's core. The core shatters and the Rapture's regenerative processes cease. Did it stop? Not yet. No, don't break it. Don't break my uniqueness. How is it still regenerating? There might be more than one energy core. 9S, check if there are any additional energy cores supplying power to this thing. Okay, I'll try. We'll try to destroy the Rapture's core again. We have to keep it from regenerating for as long as possible. Understood. Got it. The counters once again open fire at the Rapture's core. Don't break. This isn't good. It's regenerating more quickly. The Rapture starts getting up. I will consume all of... I found it. Where is it? Directly under it. There's another underground energy core. Got it. 2B charges forward. Just as the Rapture is attempting to get up, she severs its legs. Once the Rapture's hulking body tumbles to the side, ha! 2B takes her sword and plunges it downwards where the energy core is hidden. Now! Destroy its core! Roger. Ah! Fire! Power! The counters pummel the Rapture's core with another hail of gunfire. Finally, the core shatters. No, this can't be. White light starts pouring out of the Rapture's body. Once the light disappears, the raptures, the mass-produced NIKKEs which filled the factory, and the many doors that were producing them all disappear. No! The old 60D reappears. 2B, look over there! The transporters! Along with the transporter that 2B and 9S were looking for. So, those were what you two were after this whole time? Well, looks like we found it. That's great. We can finally go back home, 2B. Yes, finally. 2B looks over at us. Thank you for everything. We should be thanking you. Try not to cause any malfunctions this time around when you're using it, okay? Wouldn't want you getting dumped off somewhere else. Yeah, make sure you get dropped off where you want. Bon voyage! Thank you for everything. 2B cracks a little smile. Right. The end might have been somewhat unpleasant, but all in all, it was an interesting experience. Take care, everyone. Wait. What's wrong? C-102. Wait, just a moment. I have something I want to ask. I know that you're both androids, either NIKKE or human, but do you think B06's death and what happened to 60D has anything to do with how we were made? I feel terrible at what's happened, but is my feeling sad part of my original design? Is feeling this way and experiencing these horrible tragedies something that we're destined to suffer through? Well, even if everything is predetermined, that to me doesn't negate the value of your individual feelings. Your sadness belongs to you and you alone. I see. It's just that it's so... C-102 starts to silently weep. 2B, it's time to... Okay. Farewell, everyone. I hope you all achieve what you're after. You too. 2B and 9S enter the teleporter and disappear in a flash of light. They're gone. 60D! Seems like everyone's disappeared. My body's the only one that's left. I guess I was the original. But what's the point? Even if I'm the original, my life is no different than those replicas. Even if I live, I'll probably have my memories wiped. At best, they'll swap out my body for a new one and dust me off. Then everything will start all over again. I'll be trapped once again in that endless cycle. The one I haven't been able to escape since I was born. Born to kill raptures. The nauseating, vicious cycle all over again. Nothing will change. Now that all those copycats have disappeared, I realized something. All living things have a beginning and an end in this world, but the same doesn't apply to us. For us, there is no end. We die and are resurrected, brought back from the dead to once again fight the raptures, again and again. A never-ending cycle. Whether there are beings similar to me is of no importance. It's about finding that end which was lost. That is the path to becoming a unique and distinct me. 60D takes out a small pistol and places it under her chin. Is I'm gonna stop her? 60D? At long last, I will become my own person. No! Outer Automata. End. Okay, well, that was a depressing end to a depressing story, so, yeah, just remember, you know, everyone has value. Please, remember that. It doesn't matter, what you do, where you're from, stuff like that, you know, just, find value in yourself. Find something you're good at, something you enjoy, something that, it doesn't take away from others, and yeah, just go with it. Anyway, that's all for this event. Yeah, thanks for watching.